Are you looking for love?
Yes, unquestionably so.
Hi.
Booty, look at that booty.
Get out of here. Moment of silence. Moment going. Next. You're my lion and I'm your lioness.
This is funny. Like,
Was it funny?
very funny.
Funny too?
Who is the dancing queen?
These brand new.
Stop it! What's all this now?
How do you like that now?
Look at her. Gorgeous little thing. Hey, what you saying? What you talking about?
Welcome guys to OMG Let's Talk.
Need to fix that.
Today we're talking about 90 Day Fiancé and we're covering episode 6. This episode is called Love is One Thing. ...
Love is one thing.
That's it.
Dot.
Disappointed.
Just
That's all I have to say.
In the episode or the people?
And the title.
yes, they
And
Well, I
messed
can tell you
up.
that this is gonna be our best episode yet.
It was a good one.
I'm not feeling in the mood, and I just love how you put this is gonna be your best.
I think
Maybe.
it's been better than the previous ones.
We just keep getting better and better. Stay tuned. We're great. It's gonna be the best episode. The best
That's a lot of
recap.
pressure. Shush.
Get ready.
We got
Fine.
so much to talk about.
Oh my god.
Scooch. I'm out of the screen.
Do we? All right. Well, it's finally getting
Excuse
warm here in San
you.
Diego, but none of these people are in the United States, so that must suck.
Yeah, they're in hot weather.
Must suck for them. They all chose to leave.
Love is more
It
important.
sure seems like they're all choosing to go back really quick.
Very quick.
We need to look back at our original episodes when we all made our bets of how long everyone's gonna last, because I think we might be pretty on.
I think so. I named everyone like extremely short besides Jen and Rishi, which I had wrong though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you said like 1 week for, was it Chris
Jamie and Chris.
Jamie? And I think that's happening, obviously.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, poor couple. Jesus. Yeah, this episode I liked it. It was good. It was a good one. I'm just Friday night, 9 p.m. Try to get
It's
in the
a
mood.
very informative episode
Yeah, very.
Very.
about fake dongs.
And how it works.
All right.
Definitely title this episode "Fake Dongs and How They Work."
Yeah.
For real, dude. We got like a fucking 30-minute segment like information little thing about.
People on the internet were like, I think it was like unnecessary for this whole segment. And then in the comments after that post, everyone's like, you're fucking tripping. I thought it was really interesting. Like everyone was against that person. I was like, yeah, it was really interesting actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're following this on 90 Day Fiancé that hasn't happened. So it's pretty interesting for us to learn how it works or just everything in general.
And it was cool just how like open they were in that conversation. And of course, we'll get to them, but we are talking about, what is their name? Gabriel and Isabel, but we'll get to them later. Looks like we're going to start off with Jin and Rishi. The perfect match.
The perfect match.
Perfect. Perfect for each other.
They are
Try-
perfect for each other. Do you see how hard he tries?
They go to a Love Your Elf studio.
Oh yeah, they had to go to the Love Your Elf.
Like that.
How does she already have a new place to go to? Like, she knows a lot of people in India, apparently. Like,
Yeah, she knows a lot of men in India.
men.
She set herself up with options, is what she did.
Look how shitty this place looks.
Paint? That's just because paint doesn't stick on walls outside of America.
What are
We-
those
we
scary
talked
like
about
fucking
this a couple
welder
weeks
things up
ago.
on top too? Like are those welder masks?
Yeah, it looks like fucking Dead Space mask.
Yeah, I don't like that.
It just says love yourself.
Yeah. She's
Yeah,
going to a
well,
love
it
yourself place where she actually knows this guy. His name is Deer. Stupid.
I guess she took his classes in America online.
Oh, that's how she knows?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't she also take his classes in like India too when she was visiting or only online?
Yeah, it seems like they have been in
They've
person
known.
before.
Yeah, I think she's like, yeah, I've even seen him a few times in person. It was so funny how like slow and offbeat she was. I felt bad. Like, oh man.
I mean,
How
she was-
terrible
hey,
she was at
whatever.
it.
She
At
was
least she
just like
was-
a minute behind everyone. Like,
At least she was
damn.
owning it. Like, she doesn't really care.
No.
Look at
Is
that.
this
Look at
like-
how
Look
high-
at how fast he goes. It's so ridiculous. What is this?
Look at, she's not even doing the twirls in the arms. She's just like, woo, 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 woohoo.
Is this like Zumba, right?
I have no idea.
It's because it's like Bollywood dancing.
Oh.
she's
Remember
kinda
Jen
keeping
and the other Jen and
Submit?
Submit. Yeah, they went to a class similar to this. Like
Oh, they did? Similar?
yeah, like a Bollywood dancing class.
Mhm.
Submit was super good too.
I
was like,
remember.
I love Bollywood
when they went to the
dancing.
dance, that was funny. This one seems a little more rigorous. Mm-hmm.
That's what it seemed like to me. He was
They're
just like,
moving. This is just full cardio workout.
It's like that movie, I think it's called Aradar or something, the Indian movie where they're just moving really crazy all the time.
What?
yeah. Well, how many Indian
I've
movies
never
are
heard
you
of this.
watching?
What? Watch it.
It sounds good.
I found out from another podcast. I guess they have like every kind of Indian made movie from Bollywood, like of like our American versions, like made in their kind of Indian version. So they have like a Forrest Gump one, and I hear it's on Netflix.
Oh, really?
Do they?
Yeah, yeah,
I want to watch Indian Forest Gump.
Yeah.
yeah. I didn't know. I guess Bollywood. Yeah.
Or is it called Forest Gahump?
Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump. Well, it's kind of weird that she knows this instructor. Very friendly with him too. Like she stays after, talks to him.
Yeah, she said she took classes every evening at 8:30 before COVID hit when she was in India.
Yeah.
I just saw it in the subtitles.
Yeah, they just stay in communication, which is weird too. And he's really weird to me. All this whole situation.
guy
weird.
is?
Yeah.
He seems more like a therapist than an instructor.
Seems hotter than Rishi.
Yeah.
Yeah. He seems cooler
And more
than Rishi.
understanding.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Are we
There
gonna
she
hear
is.
why Jen's eyes are the way they are?
Why she looks like the Green Goblin all the time.
I don't know, bro. I feel bad. Like it could be something like we don't know about.
I'm sorry, she looks like Willem Dafoe in Spider-Man 1 as the Green Goblin.
See? Oh my god. I think it's drugs. You
I
nailed
would
it.
assume it is. Hey, get off our chat,
Antidepressant.
bots. Get off our chat, bots. We don't want you.
We don't need people.
We do this for us and only us.
Yeah, we
Oh,
watch this
wait.
for ourselves.
Well, no, guys, we have like 3 or 40 subscribers on YouTube. So
Nice.
anybody watching,
Hey.
subscribe to our channel.
Thank you guys. We'll do this. Wait, you said 43?
No, 4 to 5 new subscribers.
New subscribers.
Oh,
Mhm.
new. Okay, okay.
Keep them coming. We try hard on this, and we're pretty
Yeah.
consistent, I would say.
Pretty nice.
Yeah.
And it would be even cooler if you would leave us comments or write in or follow us on Instagram and let us know how it's going, or watch us live on Twitch would be the coolest thing, because then you could come and talk with us and give your opinions. Be fun. OMG Let's
Yeah.
Talk on all socials. OMG Let's Talk on
Spotify.
Spotify.
Yeah, we're under the
OMG
Gang
Talk
Line.
on all podcast platforms.
Called the Gang Line podcast. It's all mixed in with our other podcast that is all run by Jesse. That's where it all gets branched off from.
We doing some podcasts. I've been trying out here, you know.
Yeah, so if you just scroll in,
Podcasting.
you'll just see OMG Let's Talk. And if you want to explore the other ones, more than welcome to, but they're just all under there.
We got video game podcasts. We got TV show podcasts.
Okay, okay.
We got
No.
comic book podcasts. We got this podcast.
We need a food podcast.
We should do a food podcast where we don't even talk and it's just us eating like ASMR.
Yeah.
Like,
Do you know how many like views those channels get?
mhm.
That's
People
weird.
love
That's how we
watching
step up
people.
our game.
Yep.
No. This is,
It's cringe.
that's where I'll step down. I'll eat food. All right. So this, yeah, like you said, this instructor is basically her therapist. This is Deer is Jed's therapist, and she tells him literally, she spills the tea on him.
Yeah. He just says like Rishi is a fool.
Red
and
flags.
Yeah, red flags. Why won't he tell his family? All pretty reasonable questions. And she's like, well, I don't know.
I like, well, she's like, this is why she said, she's like, well, I wanted to talk to him to get like, you know, like from their culture's perspective to make sure if she was like tripping or not. And he's like, nah, you ain't, basically.
I don't think that Rishi is like cement. I think that his family is a lot more different, so they're more understanding. So I don't know why he's beating around the bush.
Because he doesn't want to marry her.
I also think that Deer is a little culturally distant
Like
compared
more
to
Americanized.
yeah, compared to the most of the people in his like area. Or it just seems like that to me.
Yeah.
I have like this weird hair that's in the middle of my face. Like, see, I don't know why it doesn't know where to go right now.
Yeah, shake your head and let it figure it
I
out.
was trying.
Where's it gonna go? Where's it gonna go?
My hair's like in a really
Back to
awkward.
this-
Right in the center.
Yeah, it's like, my hair's at an awkward stage right now. I've been putting so much growth shit in it.
Awkward.
It looks good though. It looks healthy.
It is looking healthy and
Thanks,
good.
guys. So
I like your new glasses.
Thanks.
I like your face.
Oh, I like your
Guys, come on, check out our videos and like her face.
leave comments about her beautiful face.
Yes, let us know.
Or let me know if it's ugly too.
Yeah, that's okay. Any feedback is good for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, any.
Any. All right, so back to this couple. Oh, it's not even a couple. See, they look so lovey-dovey. I think they're a couple. So back to Deer and Jen. Basically that was it. He basically just said, "You're getting screwed."
Yeah, after they kind of spent Rishi and Jen spend more time together, I'm starting to realize why he's so hesitant about telling his family. And I think it's because he doesn't think that Jen is going to be a housewife. She's not what the parents want.
Or what he wants.
Or what he wants, yes. I feel like he loves watching women just be housewives.
I think
It's
most
weird.
Indian men do. I think that's a big part of the attraction to a
Well,
wife over there, you
I
know?
just thought it was weird because she mentioned at some point, he's like, well, it's just weird that he wants me to be a housewife because he says he's attracted to like how independent I am. I'm like, what?
Yeah, kind of odd.
Yeah.
This is a
Played her.
cool thing that they do in India. This kite festival thing, or what is it?
Yeah, it's a kite festival. I guess God awakes for after a month of sleep. Or like one of their God awakens after a month of sleeping. I actually hear that like people die a lot from these kite festivals.
Die?
Yeah, so
What?
do you know how he was just saying, okay, you know how he was saying over the thing? He was like, oh, do you hear the kid saying, I'm going to cut your kite. I'm going to cut your kite. So during this time, I guess they hang like sharp wires up, like kind of low on poles. And like kids kind of run, like they're markers, but kids like kind of like try to run the kids out and like get their kite cut through these things. And I guess it's like set up all through the city. And I guess they're just saying like sometimes they're just set like to areas where like people like could walk to, or like I don't know. They just say a lot of people end up hurting themselves a lot on these like wires
because
they leave them up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that makes sense.
they never. Sometimes they forget
I
to
do
take them all
remember him
down.
mentioning something. It's like part of it is you kind of want to take each other's kites down, like a game part for the kids.
Yeah.
Mhm. They cross strings that snap each other's strings.
Uh-huh.
Like buy a kite, you're out of here.
Uh-huh.
But then
But it's a
leftover
dangerous-
ones end up causing problems.
Uh-huh.
It's like Spider-Man, how he leaves his web everywhere. Probably something like that.
Yeah, I always thought about that.
It's major cleanup. It has to be. That stuff is
It's so
tinsel.
sticky.
and
He
it's,
can't even get it off
and it's
himself. So
indestructible. Like it carries cars. You know?
technically, New York would be covered with spider webs.
Realistically, it would be really,
Yes.
really. It would cost a lot of taxpayer money to clean up after Spider-Man.
And then there'd be like really real spiders because there's just spider webs everywhere, and it'd just be
But it's
like
not web.
Oh,
Australia,
hell
like
no.
forest.
Oh,
Yeah,
wouldn't
you
it
know,
bring
like in
back
Australia, in the
hell?
forest where they just have those trees just covered in spider webs.
Those big webs that he uses sometimes, like where he builds his own web and then he leaves and then there's just like a million spiders on it.
Yes,
Fuck
a
no.
whole new colony just comes
Oh,
in. They're like,
no.
oh, look at this nice
Like,
home.
oh, invincible web, pre-made.
Ooh,
Let's
love
go.
it.
But yeah, it's like India.
Just like India. So he takes her up to the roof. I don't know. He always distracts her. Like, this is the second time he's like, let's go to the roof.
So no one can see us.
Yeah, basically.
Aw. So he breaks some pretty crazy news on the roof. What did you guys think about that? He's literally, do you remember what he broke to her?
Was it about the housewife thing?
No, he actually asked her, like, on the roof, what's moving? Like, oh, you want to get married with me? What's moving with my family?
Oh, that's
Well,
right.
Yes.
And then she's like, hold up a second.
Well, she said first without getting married. She's like, that doesn't make sense. And then, yeah, the other part was like, with your, like, 12 people that are here.
With like 15 people. I don't think she came to India expecting to live with his family, first of all.
Well, yeah,
And then-
because that's not what he had told her. He said that they were going to get an apartment, and she had previously agreed to help the family and be there and be the aunt and everything. But she didn't. I don't think he told her that they needed to be at the house, which is, yeah, it would be a lot. It would.
I mean, she can go help like once a day or whatever, but live in? I don't
Mhm.
know. No,
Yeah,
Maybe
this is
the
when the
park-
whole thing gets brought up of like, well, let me just show you how house life is in India then.
She just needs to do that American thing where she grabs a motorhome and parks it in his driveway.
Oh, sick. I bet
This
that
is
would be
where I'm
okay in
living.
India.
Mhm. That'd be perfect. He's like, you need me? I'll be right outside in your driveway.
yeah, but more people will move in there. Like,
No.
oh, more space.
Oh, it'd be like RV row, dude. Like,
Oh my gosh.
she'll start her own like RV park. That would be so sick.
Yes,
That'd
RV
be-
in India.
Dude, there'd be
Nice.
like 100 people in like the small ass lot. Like,
Yeah.
Those kite battles would be fucking
Oh,
intense.
yeah.
Oh shit.
Talk
In the
about to
RV
the death.
park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all on their campers.
I thought it was funny though. These people were staring at them the whole time, like when they were talking on the roof. I just wonder if it's because it's the white lady in India.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think just
All eyes
any
on me.
American in another country, everyone's like, whoa, they must be rich.
I know how it is. Well, I mean, they're richer than most people in their country, which is kind of crazy to think about sometimes.
For real.
And then they come to America and they're like, shit, everything's
Like,
expensive.
this is hard.
It's real hard. Thought it was supposed to be easy. I can't
Like-
just be an influencer.
Like, I guess I'll just drive a truck.
Who wanted to drive a truck? That was
One of them does drive a truck. The guy that called the girl,
Andre wanted to drive a truck. He wanted
also
to be
the
a
guy-
truck
His
driver.
dream?
Yes.
the guy that called the girl that said she had a smelly pussy. He's a truck driver.
Oh, Mohammed.
Oh,
Mhm.
Muhammad.
Because I always see pictures of sightings of him in his truck.
That's so weird.
Hmm
He's living the American dream, though, I guess. He
Yeah.
stayed
Super
here.
American
Technically, he
dream.
made it,
He's a
yeah.
fucking truck driver, dude.
Yeah.
He's a truck driver. He loves it.
That's what I heard too. Yeah, he loves it.
That's so weird. That one was the worst. Honestly, I started watching 90 Day very early on. Like, probably when just regular 90 Day came out. There's only like 2 seasons deep already, and then all the other ones started coming out. So
Mhm.
I remember those ones very vividly.
Yeah, me too.
Because they had the most drama.
There's
like-
Oh, it was unreal, like how much drama was in those earlier ones because everything was like so new and even the show was so new, so people like still were like expressing their doubts like real bad.
Those are the ones that got us hooked.
Yep.
Yeah.
Shout out
Those
to
are
the
the more
OGs.
genuine ones. Like, they're definitely coming to America just for that.
Hey, there were some that made it.
I still
True.
say like the regular 90 Day is the best. show out of all the NDU.
Yeah. Just because, we get to see him in America, or why?
I don't know why. Yeah, I guess because
The couples are fresh.
the couple, it's where all the issues start. That's why I think. You either get to see
Yeah.
like mass resolution and they come out on top, or it's just like a train wreck.
True. Because you're right. Because like happily ever after, it kind of seems like a lot of drag, like a lot of fill-ins.
Oh,
and-
I don't even know if we're gonna do next season of Happily Ever After. It depends who the fuck they have on there.
Oh,
'cause
yeah,
this
it
season
really
was
depends on the
rough.
couples. Hmm.
Honestly, it was fun to watch because the couples were not happy, but damn, like, oof.
They need to change the cast though.
Hmm.
I think that's why they probably got new people in. I like the other way. I do like the regular one, but the other way is pretty freaking funny.
Yeah, I like the other way too. Just because.
Yeah, I would say this is the second
yeah.
best.
Yeah, for sure.
But-
All right, so Rishi is gonna take Jen to his friend's house. Surrender. Everyone has such a weird name.
What was his name? Surrender?
Surrender.
The hell, dear Surrender?
I
What
know.
are these names?
I made sure to get it because I was like, what? Like, yeah, no, this. Yeah, so he takes her to his friend's house, Surrender, to basically show her the Indian housewife ways, and was like, yeah, my friend Surrender has a great wife, like basically.
Hmm.
She's
And
very
why
well
is-
trained. Is basically what he's
Yeah.
saying.
But why is the wife even a housewife? Like, they have a nice place. I'm thinking that guy's kind of rich,
There it is.
but I guess it doesn't matter.
Surindra.
Surrender.
Surrender.
Mr. Surindra.
Sounds like he said surrender. Well. That music, dude. Surrender.
Yeah, it's a nice house, huh?
Yeah, it was huge.
And they have like a shit ton of fucking what's it called?
Think for herself.
Kids. I think they have like 4 kids or something crazy. Whatever.
And
Right.
multiple
Surrender.
people living there, right?
Surrenderi. Yeah, I think it's just like most families in India, they usually have like the parents on one side. I forget. I can't tell what side.
Parents of-
Yeah.
In the house.
I think
Yeah.
it's the wife's like mom usually. Like they kind of no.
The other ones are what, in retirement homes?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I
dead.
don't know. Or maybe
just
both
let
'em
parents
die.
are there. Yeah, they just kick them to the curb.
Like, man, if you can't take care of yourself, I don't know what to tell you, Dad.
That's it.
Dude, look at their fucking table. Look at the art that they have in the background. Like, this is ridiculous.
This is the best Indian house we've seen on 90 Day Fiancé.
For sure. It
Mhm.
doesn't even look like they're in India. This is like, yeah, I know
It's like a
India has a
temple.
luxury part, so this is definitely seeing the luxury side of it.
But the wife is not living in luxury.
I
She
don't know,
seems-
is she though?
She seems fucking happy.
Yeah, I was about to say she seemed pretty happy. I mean, if you're that well
Yeah.
taken care of versus like a shitty ass hut versus most of these wives.
Waking up at 4 a.m. to make chai every day, I don't know about that.
I can live with that.
If that's all you have to do,
Yeah, I was about to say, I was like, I
do you
can
know
live with
how
that. I
hard
think.
life is?
And
It really makes it
clean.
easy.
I was taking note of her chai, but she put fucking fresh ginger in that shit. And I was like, is that?
Ew.
I know.
You took notes like a recipe?
I wanted to because I love chai tea, but I was like, oh, I heard that fresh ginger. And I was like, ooh, I don't know.
Kinda cute.
You're gonna have to wake up at 4 a.m. to make chai for Jesse every day now.
Yeah,
You're gonna be a
right.
good wife.
He wouldn't even wake. He would just wake up just to.
I wouldn't wake up for that. No.
I'd be sitting there in the kitchen alone. All right.
With the tea, and then Jen's like, "What, does he ever wake up early?" She's like,
Or does he ever make you chai tea?
No.
Absolutely not.
Oh, how funny was it too? He couldn't come into the kitchen because all women were there,
Mm-hmm. If they're standing in a circle, like he can't even cross them.
or just be close to them. He was saying, right? Like he has to have so much space, and especially if their man isn't in the kitchen.
I
Oh,
wonder-
there's no just him there or just girls, you're saying?
Yeah, because there's only women, and their husbands are in it. It's disrespectful for him to even get close or cross paths with.
yeah,
that
she's
many
like, "I
women.
like this part."
Yeah,
Jen.
that part.
I wonder what kind of weird customs we have over here that we don't even realize, you know? Like, that's just so normalized to us.
I don't think we have any.
I don't think anything like
Eat
this
hamburgers.
extreme, but I'm sure we do have some like common courtesy rules that maybe aren't normal in other countries.
Like
I
what?
think we're more
I don't
prone
know.
to say hi
That's
to
what I was
people
asking.
or greet.
Great strangers.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't think in other countries it seems like if you don't know someone, you don't really talk to them.
Yeah, I wonder.
Pretty funny. What is this shrine to? Like the god shrine?
This is where they burn incense and stuff.
I know. Like, what is this like kitchen god though that they're talking about? You know?
Props for Jen though for like just being down to do this.
Dude, I
Molly and I were saying the
literally
same thing.
put that in the notes. I said I had the most respect for her out of a lot of people that I seen going the other way because she fucking did everything they asked for. She's like, I don't like it, but I'm not gonna be a bitch to them. She's like,
Out of the 5 seasons of The Other Way, she was the most like
understanding.
compliant and just like, yeah, I'll do this. Like, yeah, she's just very, very respectful.
Even when Rishi brought her the outfit, she wasn't like, ew, I don't like this. She was like, oh, thank you, I love it. Like,
yeah, she's actually like kind.
yeah.
Yeah, they have so much art. Those are so colorful. Oh yeah, what about the women that have to eat last too?
Yeah, that's
If I
another
would-
thing.
I would be eating in the fucking kitchen as I'm cooking.
I mean,
Pretend-
right? You have to taste it.
I'd have like a little bowl, wash it, be like, oh no, dude. And like, I'll be
There's
fine to be
cameras.
last. There's cameras.
Yeah, they'll get you.
Especially in that rich house. Oof.
So they can cook, but they have to wait until the husband gets home to eat, like all day.
Or just even to serve themselves
Yeah,
or eat.
they have to serve men first, and then they could serve themselves after the men are done eating. They don't even get to eat
That's-
together.
That's insane.
I swear
That's
Rishi
pretty
did
weird.
this to run off Jet, and he's like, yeah, I know you're gonna hate it. That was definitely my prediction.
What would be his point at this time to run her away? Like, he's done? And why
I
would he
just
do
mean, I think it's a nice way to be like getting her off his back of getting married and doing all this because I kind of knew in his heart that it wouldn't work out. So he's just like exposing her to shit that honestly maybe he really doesn't even give a fuck about, you know, and like being extreme about showing her this kind of stuff so she gets scared and runs away.
that?
But she doesn't.
Yeah, she does. She's like, I feel overwhelmed. Like, she hasn't talked to him. It just ends with her, like, you know, just
This
talking to
is
the
a
cameraman.
lot.
Yeah, being like, I don't know what the fuck he's expecting.
That's
But
when
she's down.
That's when she mentions that he likes her for her independence, but expects this, so she's confused. I do remember that, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Rishi. All right, we'll move on to our next couple. This one's gonna be funny. I'll try to get through this one quick because she pissed me the fuck off so much.
I already knew who you were going to talk about. Just because you said she pissed me the fuck off. I was like, yep.
Jamie and Chris.
Yes.
She is a drug addict.
100%.
Jesse mentioned it, and I was like, oh my god, you're right. Like, as soon as he's like, yeah, no.
I knew all her tricks, man. I've seen that shit before.
She definitely went to Colombia for
The cheap
the
painkillers.
drugs, yeah. But she's not, I guess she's not getting what she needs, so she might be having withdrawals.
Yep, and she's
Right?
freaking out and she wants to go home.
That's
She's
why she was
making
already
a-
setting up to go to Alabama. She was like, dude. Oh my god.
She's finding every excuse or reason to go back home.
Like I said, we were gonna figure like something else is gonna come up with her. Like just it's so random too. The shit
Mhm.
she brings up.
Yeah, so supposedly first.
It all seems very calculated.
Yeah, she's narcoleptic. Haven't seen her fucking fall asleep once. Sorry.
Yeah,
Where's
not
that beef
once,
film?
yeah.
Show
Through
me.
all of the filming, they don't have any footage of it.
You know they would have put it on film because that would have been funny.
Yeah, they gotta show it. But
But
I
maybe-
don't
there's
know if it
nothing.
would've been funny, Erica.
It would have been
It
funny
would've
to
been
me.
funny. Yeah, it would have been funny to me too.
Like talking to the camera and like what like hello, Chris?
Yeah, they haven't shown that at all. Like, yeah, I know. I don't know. She's narcoleptic. She got in a car accident, has really bad neck problems that she needs to have surgery on. She has to go to court. And now she's in excruciating pain and is going to die, basically, is what she is expressing to her this whole time they're going out. And it was really
That's what
sad.
happens when you've been taking painkillers for 5 years and then you stop.
It was really sad
Yep.
because it first starts off with, we only knew about before this episode, we only knew about her neck problem and narcolepsy, and
What did she introduce this time?
first she introduces, I have to go to court. Why they're shopping for furniture for their new apartment.
I thought that was the last episode where she said that she had to go back because like somebody broke into her house or something.
No,
It was this one.
Oh shit.
That's what
okay.
I'm saying. It's just like, so for like the introduction episode, narcoleptic, when they meet and like have their first date. Oh, I have this neck problem. I need to get this, and I'm allergic to mint.
Yeah.
And
Oh, I
then
need a knife.
I love knives.
And then now this episode, she's explaining her rare motorcycle got taken. She's explaining how much money she can win in this court case, and that's not even like, it's not settled. So she's just saying she has to be there maybe to prosecute this guy. So she has to go to Alabama for this one thing. And breaks Jamie's heart. It's so sad.
And
Because
she
it's on
said
their wedding day.
Oh, that's right. And she said that the motorcycle cost like 50 grand or whatever. I'm like, what? You never mentioned that to her? Like, hey, this happened to me. Nope. Just out of nowhere.
I was even telling Jesse, even if the motorcycle is worth 50 grand, you never go to court and get
What about the insurance? Yeah.
You don't get the full worth of what the fuck anything. It gets settled. Like, who gets what they ever ask for when they go to court?
Well, especially if you're suing an individual, that individual has to have 50 grand in their bank account for you to get it.
I just love how she tells Jamie, like, oh, this is going to be for us. So I need to go so I can get this money for us. And, like trying to make her feel like, okay, well, if you have to for us, let's, you can go.
Yeah, all for this, though, they would have to change the wedding date. And I mean, I felt so bad for Jamie. Like, she was just breaking down, crying the whole time. Like, her heart was broken, honestly. Like, sad.
They're shopping for furniture?
Yeah, because they have no furniture in the house.
But they can't agree on anything.
And they couldn't even agree on
No.
anything. Because their styles are so different.
She likes redneck shit.
For real.
Like, I just want knives in my house.
It's like,
Yeah.
I like this stuff over here. She's like, oh, okay.
And not only that, Jamie's like extremely upset because of her leaving her, and honestly just disappearing on her. And she just has these, feelings that it's going to happen again. Well, we'll see.
And Chris even mentions, so yeah, I did ghost her. Like, what?
She did, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
she
okay,
says
that
it
was
no
part of your
problem.
plan. Yeah, she said that Jamie was too needy. Like, okay, you just know how to
Yeah.
be loved.
What the?
In the
You're
ca-
the needy one. Are you kidding me right now?
Mhm.
Yeah, she literally said she ghosted her because Jamie was too needy. When I heard this, I was like already fucking done. And then it gets even worse as we continue on.
Yeah, we find out who the real needy one is.
Dude.
This one, I can't. Oh, Jamie is gonna get so much love, like from fans and just everyone else. So
Just her having to deal with Chris.
Tell me, did you see?
I know that timestamp. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's fine, you don't have to get it again.
She already looks at right
Oh.
there. Yeah, the first thing she does when she wakes up, she's like, "Oh, like how are you feeling? I'm ready to enjoy my day."
Mhm.
And then she's
cool,
like,
let's go to the market or something.
and she's like, "Yeah, I'm in terrible pain."
Mm-hmm.
Make
But
sure.
why are
I
you
don't think I can
agreeing
make
to
it.
go out? What?
Like, but
Well,
we could try.
Yeah, like all of a sudden, she just acts like out of nowhere something's wrong with her. She's just like, "Oh, my neck."
Mm-hmm.
Oh, poor Jamie, dude.
We should have got the. I don't know if you got the timestamp. You might have.
Of her.
Well, of her saying, "Oh, it must be this one."
Her neck?
Go to that timestamp.
It's just how she's sitting on the wall.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because she's sitting on the
complaining
wall with
about
no
her
fucking
neck.
pillow.
Yeah,
How is
she's
she in neck
laying
pain?
on her bed with her head against the wall, like at a 90-degree angle. Like, no wonder your neck is fucked up. What?
If somebody's in
so
neck pain, they would not be
painful.
doing this.
Mm-hmm.
I highly doubt that she was ever in an accident and she had like her neck broken. All her stories sound fake to me.
Yep, they that's exactly what I was telling you earlier. It's like, this is all bullshit. This is all bullshit. This is what people that are addicted to pills, this is what they do. They
That's what
complain
yeah.
and complain until the person that cares about you gives in and gets you more drugs. That's all she wants, is just the access to more drugs. She's complaining about her neck the entire day, and they don't even get out of the car at the market. She starts crying and this and that. And then once they get back to the apartment, when she's getting out, she's not holding her neck, she's holding her lower back.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
You're like,
they're
what
trying to
what
get that.
what are you trying to, she's just acting. It's so fucking frustrating. And then the doctor comes, and as soon as the doctor comes and offers some kind of drug, her attitude switches in a fucking second. She's talking like this for a whole day. And the doctor comes, she's like,
Crying.
and then the doctor comes like, yep, mm-hmm. You're like, what the fuck? Are you
this
even
is her
in
pain
pain?
face? That's the terrible actress right there. That does not look real pain to me.
It's such bullshit, dude.
This is kind of annoying to watch.
It
Honestly, I
is.
just feel
Like-
bad because Jamie is sincerely feels bad for her, and she's like making her go through these like emotions of this roller coaster ride.
She doesn't know yet.
I
yeah.
know, that's what I mean, and I feel even worse because
This is it. Play it for a second. She might hold her back right here.
Yeah.
She's getting on complaining about her neck, and then she goes, "Look it. What is
It's-
hurting on her?"
It's so fake. She's just making up excuses to find a way to get drugs.
I
like,
truly believe that. I'm not saying it's true, but that's how it's coming off to me.
mm-hmm.
That sucks for Jamie. That she has to go through all this. A person she's trying to care for, and look at this, like, and just her switch of tone in the voice when drugs are in her immediate area is sickening to me.
I just feel like if she was in that much pain, she wouldn't have gone out. Like it's just all an act.
Yeah, exactly. Like, why even waste the time? Just say like, "Oh, I can't do it." Like,
It would have
I
been
don't
funny if the
know.
doctor was like, "Yeah, I can't give you anything."
oh, dude, then we
She
would have
would've
seen that
lost
flipped out.
well, she would have went
Yeah. Yep, I gotta go now.
home.
Court. I have a court case. Gotta go. My mom's dying. Gotta go.
A house on fire again.
Yeah, my kid. I don't know. Something happened.
I have bulging discs in my second and third vertebrae.
Now we're saying she has bulging.
It's just whatever needs to be said at the moment.
It's so
Crónico,
bad.
constante.
Yeah, that's pretty sad.
Okay,
the
and then
doc-
she's in.
The funny thing is, the doctor's like, she's like, yeah, she's having muscular pain, like lumbar muscular pain. Pretty common, you know?
Pretty
And
common.
she's like, either she could have like an expensive surgery or just fucking deal with it. That's
I
what the doctor
love that.
says.
I love that too.
Obviously, it's not a
Wait.
big fucking problem. Like, she's complaining. She's being
I
dramatic to get
broke it years ago.
drugs.
She broke her. Oh
I
my
broke it years ago.
God.
Just so normal. Like, no, I
You
need my
could-
drugs.
You
I
look
think
how
this
confused.
doctor, yeah,
He
kind of
does-
knew.
Look how confused he looks. Like, broke her neck. That's not what I'm seeing. What? Like, it's so stupid.
Yeah. I just think it's weird too, because obviously, I hope Gabriel brings up because Gabriel talks about how cheap surgery is in Colombia. So I would think if she didn't have medical insurance and her surgery was going to be expensive in the States, then why can't she do it in Colombia where it's 10 times cheaper, bitch?
Yeah, like this is something you need. Do you want to deal with pain all your life or just get the surgery?
Also, would you guys ever wear diarrhea green fucking underwear?
Hell
Oh.
no.
And they're too tight on her too.
Yeah, they're so tight. I was looking at that. I was like,
Oh,
wow.
they're too tight. She needs to just size up, girl. It's fine. It's more comfortable and it'll make you look
Yes.
better.
They look
You
stained.
don't have to be extra. I think they're laced,
Whatever.
but they don't look sexy at all.
So they didn't even go to the flea market. That was fun. Fun for them, hey?
And it ends with Jamie just freaking out, like, what do I do? What am I doing? And sad.
It's extremely sad. She should call up her therapist and be like, bitch, look at what you got me into.
Yeah.
Why'd you tell me I was a lesbian? I believed
Why
it.
did
I believed you.
For real. Like, I'm never going back to girls.
Yeah, they're a lot.
Right. Next couple we're gonna talk about here is Debbie and Osama. That's always how
She
says his
loves
name.
Osama.
Oh
Osama.
my god. She's an angel.
This couple was so weird. Yeah, so we just get to see him meet. That's all we see in this episode. She's so happy to see him. He looks kinda happy. Amish. He does look Amish.
He does look Amish.
Like really Amish.
He's not a terrible looking guy until he opens his mouth.
Yeah, he's got missing a front tooth with a snaggle tooth that's replacing it. Yeah. No, he's not like an ugly guy or anything.
No.
He seems pretty hip.
He's just
He lives on a
odd.
farm, so he's kind of Amish, honestly.
Yeah, that's true.
You saw his farm?
Yeah, I just can't wait for Debbie to like live there or just be
Oh
there.
my god, that's gonna be so funny. There's literally no floors there. It's all dirt. Yeah, she's gonna hate it.
And
Or
she's
she might
coming with,
love
like,
it. She's like
yeah,
kind of
she
naturey.
might-
She could be like, I love walking barefoot.
Be one with the earth.
I feel like she could adjust.
I don't know, but
I don't think that's gonna be the issue in their relationship.
Her adjusting.
No, like I don't think her moving in with him will be what the issue is. I think there's gonna be a lot of other issues.
Well, I saw something in the next episode, and that kind of says a lot. But he seems like a good dude right here.
Yeah.
right
Even, like,
here.
helped her-
Oh,
yeah.
I know what you're referring to. So definitely, if you're watching this, check in next week because it's about to get really real. I remember now.
He gives her the flower. That was pretty funny though too.
Oh yeah. It was pretty.
Oh, that was cute.
I don't know. She seems They're both being really weird. Like she was just staring into his soul, I felt like.
She's in love.
She was testing him.
Testing him for what?
Love?
The fact that everybody in that airport was staring at them, like, is this his mom or what's going on?
I like with
Yeah, you
Rob
see
her.
people like half a mile in the background with their head turned.
Oh, sorry.
Like, wait, what?
Got the wrong timestamp. My bad. Yeah, they're being really kind of gross. There's like some things I wanted to get what they were saying.
And it's an hour 22:10.
1742. I was on the wrong couple.
Hmm?
I was on the wrong couple. That's why.
Yeah. Sometimes it's hard to read.
Oh yeah, I want to run. I want to break into a sprint and sprint.
To get to him?
Yes.
Nice.
She's like I'm Olympian or something, right?
She has a young spirit, that's for sure.
The new Olympian.
See? Debbie, the new Olympian.
Determined Debbie. Now, new Olympian Debbie.
Make it like 3 steps and her ankle will break.
I hope she doesn't get injured
She
From the
probably
donkey?
out
is.
here.
From the
Yeah,
donkey.
by the donkey.
She's definitely getting injured.
Yeah, she's breaking a hip.
And she said that they're like a magnet in the scene. And it's just so funny because his arm's not around her. There are in Egypt though, and I was thinking the Muslim.
Yeah, it might be. You just gotta wait till they get home, right?
Yeah, but still. That was it with them. Yeah. Cute encounter, I guess. We don't know. It was a very we don't know.
I mean, we're 4 or 5 episodes in. We're barely meeting them. Their time together is going to be extremely short.
Yes. That's a good, yeah, it's a good catch.
And she kept her house, which was really smart of her. She gave it to her kids technically, but she still has like a place to go to.
Yeah.
Like, you guys could stay here for now.
Yeah. Hold it down for me because I might be back. It's realistic.
She's smart. I think the son made her do that.
Yeah. Well, he's logical.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta be working with that police.
Ooh, look at that street dog right there.
What are we gonna have for dinner?
I'm starving too. Poor street dogs. I can't handle it.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have that street dog for dinner.
No.
Okay.
All right, next couple.
That kind of night.
Next couple we're gonna be going over is Johan and Daniela.
Boo.
Boo, bitch. Sorry.
Very skippable.
It is so boring. It's so boring.
I literally only have like 3 notes. Let's just get over it really quick. Cause she's a crazy bitch. That's what it comes down to.
Yeah, she is
Like, go.
something else.
All right. Yep. Come on. I'm already here.
There's nothing on the.
It's a street dog.
Oh yeah, okay, street dog.
Yeah. You don't give the street dog no love.
Mm.
Hmm.
Zoom in.
Oh, so she's in the hotel and she's pissed that she slept alone. And that he didn't run after her, which I thought was so fucking stupid.
Oh, she was being stupid. She was being the stupid one, so I'm glad that he didn't go running after her.
Yeah, when it comes to people like this, you need to stick to your guns or they're just gonna walk all over you.
Yep.
She's a manipulator, she's a controller, she's an abuser.
Not your
Jeez.
girlfriend. I'm your wife. She keeps saying that. It's so annoying.
Yeah, so that just means that he has to do whatever she says at any time, no matter what he thinks or feels or agrees with.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
That's what she believes.
Yeah, she stated that he got very defensive and started yelling at her.
Yeah, and their
and
last argument last
and he was
episode.
so calm and like collected, and she was the one yelling, got defensive.
Like, why aren't you saying anything?
I thought that
I
shit
don't
was
fucking
so-
know what you're saying.
It's like, well, you don't speak my language first, and you're crazy.
Yeah, and you're psycho.
Yeah, she has a rock that she's holding, praying to probably. Doing her
Look at that
brujita shit.
face.
I know.
Yeah, bruja.
Bruja. No, she's
Bruja.
brujita, right? No, she's bruja if we want to. Who knows?
Yeah,
right?
she's the bruja. I hated how she was holding that flower the whole time. I was
Like because
wow.
that's how manipulate that's how she's playing with him. Like I can do whatever I want with you. Like yeah. Ugh.
Ugh.
Dude.
I don't know how he can handle her. Oh my
I
God.
know. I know. I don't know how he does it. He was so calm and he's like, dude, I explained to you. Like, yeah, he tried to even break it down to her still very nicely.
Yeah, he just tells her the exact same thing he had said before, basically.
Yeah, it was all just a miscommunication. He just said like, "Hey, it's kind of something I don't want to talk
It's
about.
a sensitive,
This
yeah, a
happened."
sensitive subject. I didn't want to get into details. I'm sorry I didn't explain it to her a fucking minute timeline.
She is not
Yeah.
cute.
Psycho.
Like it was hard for him because I guess he really wanted the kid, and the girl just got an abortion.
Oh,
on
she
her
looks
own.
really big right there.
Dude, thank God.
Whoa.
She kind of is.
Her thigh is like the size of my torso. That's crazy. She doesn't
Yeah,
look
it's a
that
bad
big when she's
camera
standing up.
angle.
Yeah, it's just the angle. Good.
Johan's like, all right, kind of heavy on me now.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought it was funny because he was basically like, ugh. Like, I can tell he was like, whatever. Like, this was not a loving, like,
Mhm.
let's make up.
Well, it might be like, yeah, I love you too, but you gotta fucking change, bitch. I think it's something like that.
And then she just laughs. Fucking brujita laugh.
You squeeze her face. No
And then
man likes it
fucking
when
mixing
you
up his
squeeze their
fucking
face,
tears
I
in a
could tell you
cauldron for
that.
her next.
No. I think that he's putting up with her because he just wants to go to America. Let's be real.
Yeah.
You
of
really think
course.
so? You think they're
Mhm.
gonna go to America at the end of the episode?
I don't think they will go. I think that's what he wants.
That's what he wants. That's what he expected, but I don't think it'll happen.
Didn't she already
No.
say she was kind of like planning to go back to America though?
No.
Yeah,
Is she?
Yeah.
No, she is planning. And it's weird because she was just talking to her friends like in episode 1 about how she's leaving New York and not coming back, and then all of a sudden she's going back.
Yep. She changed her mind really quick when she stayed at Johan's house. It was literally like 2 days after that or some shit. Like, and then she saw the meat on the flies. I think that was like her final straw.
Meaty flies.
Yeah. So, and then just, yeah, wants him to stay the night. Just whatever. All right, next.
Boring.
Super boring. I can't wait. They're just gonna get in a fight again.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
might have been fighting this whole time. The producers just cut it out. Like, they don't need to see any more of this.
They probably were for a long time. Who knows? She was probably twirling on
This
that
is
flower
like
for
4 days
hours.
later.
Flower for hours. All right, next couple was going to be Gabriel and Isabel. We won't talk about too much. Like, you should watch the episode if you want to get
If you
this
want to know about
information.
fake dongs from transgenders, watch this episode.
Yes, and how
It's-
the processes happen that you transition from having a vagina to a penis. Boy, do you learn.
I had no idea. It was insane. And I liked how Isabel was asking all these questions, like, so how do you, and then he's like very nice about it, like, well, let me tell you.
It's
He's
'cause-
not trying to be rude
That's
about
how
it.
couples communicate.
Well, it's because she
Yeah.
is being completely non-judgmental and making him feel comfortable to speak. Yeah,
She's
she's
really
nice.
the best.
She really
She's
is.
nice.
That's really cool.
But it all starts with him going to get rid of his udders, he calls them.
Yeah, he wants to get rid of his boobies. I guess he still
Milk
has
jugs.
boobies. Yeah.
They're so tiny. Like, I don't think the surgery would be worth it.
No, and I thought it was weird how he was saying like a Florida doctor didn't believe him. Like, I thought that was kind of weird. I was like, really?
Yeah, about that. I think that maybe the doctor was just like, you really look like a man. Not like in a
Bad way.
rude way,
Mhm.
you know? It was more like, wow, I can't believe it.
Probably.
Like he took it wrongly.
That's kind of what I was thinking when he was saying it too.
Phalloplasty is the surgery, though, is what it's called.
Mm-hmm. Plastic surgery performed to construct, repair, or enlarge the penis.
Yeah, it turns a clitoris to a phallus. And then they use the leg nerve for one ball. And for one of the penis, yeah, they use it like for another leg nerve. Or he said you can take it from the arm.
But it's not as sensitive.
Yeah, or big. He said.
What about when he said that he woke up after one of the surgeries and only had balls or something?
Mm-hmm.
That was so weird.
Oh my god.
And his urethra is closed. Like it was closed for a very long time.
So he had like a catheter where in his stomach? I don't know. It sounded
Probably they
crazy.
had the what's that bag that they stick into your liver or
Catheter.
whatever, or kidney?
Your liver, damn.
Marley's the
all
only one who
out.
thought that was funny. It's okay.
I was just imagining it though. Let me stick a tube in your liver. Like,
Where does it go into?
Yeah, like my
your catheter literally goes into your urethra hole, like, and it follows
Okay.
up into the stream.
but if her
Back into your
urethra
bladder.
was closed, where do you poke in to urinate? Like those bags that people hold on the side
If
of
it
their
was
hip?
closed, they probably still
a
had a
colonoscopy
tube
bag,
that
but-
forced it open, you know,
Hmm.
or made a little tube in his fake penis tissue. Like, who knows?
Okay.
I don't
Well,
know.
thank you for laughing at us for not being informed.
I'm pretty informed. Okay.
Thank you for
You're-
laughing at us for us not being informed. I'm
We're not
sorry
the
that we
ones
don't
here.
know.
I
Yeah,
didn't
we're
know-
not the ones studying here.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Just
It's a
kidding.
little rude, but let's keep
I was
going.
laughing because you thought the liver. That's really extreme. Okay.
I corrected myself before you even started laughing.
Why can't you just laugh at yourself, bro? It's funny.
It is funny, but not as funny as it is to you.
It was.
Marley's going to nursing school. That's why
She knows all these things.
she knows that anatomy.
I used to be working as a CNA. I've seen a lot of catheters in my days too. Oh, back to Gabriel's thing. I guess he had 3 surgeries. He said they were terrible. I mean, you saw his skin graft. Like, they took so much of his skin and the scarring was bad. So
he just said it was rough. So, like, as a doctor, he's asking for all these new surgeries. Like, is it even worth it? There you go. You can see what he calls udders.
Yeah.
Oh, play it right here. I think this is where he bends over and shows them.
I'll get it back more. That shit was funny. Because technically, he didn't get his boobs done. They look pretty good, huh? It was just all from because he said he already had a small chest. And
Is it because he started taking the pills, the transition pills, and they kind of like stopped growing? I don't know, actually.
yeah, the hormones. Yeah, he was taking hormones.
Yeah, the hormones.
They look more like man muscle than boobs, though.
Like if he maybe just gained a little muscle in his pecs, maybe that would fix it.
Yeah, like
you know?
work out his pecs a little more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he already has some pretty good muscle on there, actually.
I did notice that too. He is pretty.
There you go.
There it is.
Okay.
Just cut him off.
That's so funny.
That's a little too self-conscious. Like, who's gonna sit there while they're having sex and be like, "Oh,
it's like
you got
udders."
titties."
Definitely not Isabel.
No. Oh, look, he has Spider-Man tattoo and Venom.
Oh yeah.
That's cool.
I don't know why he's so concerned about like scars and stuff if most of it is covered by tattoos. Like you can't really even see it.
Especially if Isabel is not upset with any of it, then who is he trying to please?
Yeah.
That's the confusing part.
I guess he just says that it makes him feel like a woman.
Yeah.
Or like some part of himself.
Dude, did you hear the surgery was only gonna cost what was it? $3,000 when they
12 or
translated
13
it.
million pesos.
Yeah, but it was like
Jeez.
$3,000 in American money, which was really
Cheap.
crazy. Yeah,
Or
that's
does that be at 10,000 in America?
Probably more.
that's why I said when I found this out, I was even more pissed at fucking Chris. I was like, "You bitch!" I was like, "Aren't they in literally the same? Aren't they both in Colombia?"
I think so.
Yeah, like the main city.
Yeah, go to a doctor. Like,
She
get
doesn't
the
want to.
surgery.
Yeah.
Oh my god. All right. So yeah, we get to a very informative talk. I think the erection thing was weird. He wanted to have
Oh.
more surgeries. But I guess I don't know. That talk, I guess his penis is like constantly erect.
Yeah, what the hell? But then he says he wants it to be more, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's what
Which
he
is
was.
He
what-
said you
like,
could
waiting
have like
his-
a surgery. It was like one was technically a pipe cleaner, he said, or one that is inflatable where you pump with the balls. I was like, what?
I was just imagining that, like, what? It's just, oh, hold on a second. Boom, boom, boom.
He's like, yeah, baby, pump me up.
The girl does it.
Squeeze those balls. Get me ready.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, but it turns out that he is always has a semi. His dick hangs hard, but it hangs down, and he wants it to hang up. Or not hang up, but
Yeah, but he said the pipe cleaner is like literally like, you know, the ones that you used to have in school. Like he said, you just move it and then that's where it stays.
So you just move it around?
Uh-huh.
Okay, whatever he wants.
that's crazy.
I would understand the pipe cleaner to like put your penis down. Like I would be like, I thought having your penis out was more annoying, but I think he's fine with that because it's like him having an erection without having to have the surgery. So that was interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then the arm versus leg nerve, that was interesting.
Yeah, but they go into a little
Yeah.
bit more. We're not going to cover it all here, but
No.
they have a
Yeah.
good 10 to 15-minute conversation about fake penises and how it all works.
Yeah.
Because she's finally comfortable enough to like start asking him, like, do you actually feel it? Do you have orgasms? Oh, she's like, well, what is your cum? And he's like,
oh,
Oh,
God. This is weird. Yeah, the cum is still lady cum, I guess.
yeah, it's just like lady juices that are hooked up to a tube. And he's like, that's why it takes a while to come out. So it's like a simulation of semen.
Oh my god.
And it just keeps coming. And like he's just
like,
dripping.
Yeah, he's like, it's the same like yours. Like,
Mhm.
I thought that one was like, oh no, yeah. Honestly, I guess for her, she's like basically like, am I gonna get pregnant? I can understand that.
Yeah.
Like, I would
Right?
want to know that.
Do you guys believe that he feels something?
Yeah, because they
Yeah.
connected the nerve from his leg. They use a leg from your nerve, from a nerve from your leg or your arm.
That's so weird.
So they like take the tissue from the clit and align it on the base of the penis.
No, 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 no. They take a nerve from your body and just like move it up to that area. Nerves are pretty special. Nerves are very, very special. So pretty sure they probably just put it in a certain area, and I'm pretty sure maybe your body, I don't know. He didn't go deep into that either. I'm just assuming from what I learned, your body can, nerves don't regrow, but I think they can probably get familiar with an area. Or there is probably some nerves that are connected to, you know, your sexual like stimulation that are found in the arm and legs because nerves run really long.
And just have that sensation.
Yes,
Feeling.
down there. Yeah. Weird. Yeah.
All right, Gabriel, we're gonna need to know more on the next episode.
Mhm.
That's what like thought them using the nerves in the body. That's what
That's
blew my
fucking
mind.
crazy,
I was
yeah.
like, whoa. Yeah, they both were just appreciating medicine, which I do too. I was like, damn, that's crazy. They can do whatever. What's next?
For real.
Yeah, she didn't want a bigger penis. That was funny. But cool conversation. Her nails are cute. Oh my god.
They're so cute together, just laughing and I love
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, they kept just busting up because he was getting deep with this conversation. He was using a translator, and it was saying funny things about his penis.
Like it could cook.
It could cook.
Like that's not what I meant. Hold on.
Yeah, she's just busting up. It's so funny.
Yeah, they're very cute. I can't wait to see their The only problem is family, so we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see how that turns out. I have a feeling it will be okay.
Quick question about Gabriel. Will he ever have a menopause or no? Like
Yeah, I think so. Still, because I don't take out the no. Do they? What? I don't want to be an anatomy. I don't want to talk about it and get laughed at.
Shut up, you can. I won't.
Yeah,
There's
I'm
nothing
gonna say
wrong with
that.
being laughed at. God, you laugh at me all the time.
I'm gonna say that I think he, unless they do like
Don't they remove the ovaries?
I was about to say,
Oh.
unless they don't remove the ovaries, then is he shedding out of his penis hole?
No, they must remove.
That's
probably
what
the
I'm
first
thinking.
step.
Yeah, because that
Yeah.
also create your ovaries. Now they give you your hormones like estrogen and all that. So
Mhm.
they probably take it out.
Yeah, they cut those out.
Out. All right, last couple that we're gonna go over: Mahmood and Nicole.
Who's worse,
Daniela.
Debbie or Nicole? Not Debbie.
Nicole.
Daniela.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Or
let's rate the
Nicole.
women on this show right now, really quick. Best.
Cringest or
Yes,
best?
yes, cringest, like best to cringest or whatever. Let's do cringest to, or best to, and then we'll go down.
Best Jamie.
Isabella for me.
Isabella.
Oh, Isabella, then Jamie.
Isabella,
And
Jamie,
Jen.
Jamie. And
Jen. She's very respectful.
Debbie.
Debbie. I just put her low for her stupidness,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
for her naiveness. Oh yeah, so
who's the bottom two?
ooh.
I mean, we
Nicole
know who
and
they are, but
Danielle.
who's last?
I think yes, Nicole and Danielle. I agree with
I
that.
think Danielle might be the last.
I think she might be
I think
worse
she's
because
worse.
it's more intentional.
Not only that, they've been
Mhm.
together for longer, and she still treats him like that.
Mhm.
That's crazy. That's mind blowing. They're married, like for a
Yeah.
long time. All right, last couple. That was funny. We got Nicole and Mahmood. Oh man, this episode, the segment with them was ridiculous.
It's so frustrating to watch.
It was so
Yeah.
frustrating.
She can't do anything.
Mm-mm.
She reminds me of Jenny.
Oh, when like going to the market and stuff.
Just like lost. I don't know how to do this.
Lost.
I'm bored.
Yeah, I'm at the house all the time. Like it's only been like one day that she was there.
Yes.
All right. What about these baked goods that they had? They're like pretzel sticks. I seen them at like the Arabic stores before. I don't know. Yeah, like those.
Yeah, those look good. Like
Oh.
sesame seed, like pretzels or
Mhm.
something.
I have seen them too.
Oh,
I've just
no.
never bought them. I'm gonna have to try them now.
Yeah, they look good. Everything at this bakery looks pretty good, actually. Some
Yeah.
other
Is
stuff.
she buying that or he is?
I think this is just B-roll footage. I don't even know if
Oh.
this is them. They're just at like showing market stuff. Yeah, this is this little girl buying them.
Must be bomb because they have the whole freaking shop for
Yeah,
it.
it's a lot too. Okay. Baked goods. 45.
What'd you think about her
42.
Nicole not being able to turn on the stove?
It was the most frustrating and stupid thing I've
Ugh.
ever seen. Like
How do you not know how to do that?
she kept turning the gas off as she was trying to light it. Like, yeah, it was so dumb.
And you can't say like, oh, it's because she's American. No.
No, even when she calls him for help, it's like instead of saying like, "Honey, like, hey, I'm having trouble," it's like, "Mahmood, I can't light the stove." You're like, "Dude, you didn't even ask for help first. Like, why do you have to start with that tone?" That would drive me insane.
Yeah, she's just always like stressed.
She's like
and
always like huffing and puffing and like, yeah, just so
she's never
dumb.
nice to him.
I know, yeah, yeah, she's
there
never
you
nice. That's
go.
the thing. And then I understand why he gets emotional in this episode. It's actually kind of sad.
Yeah, because it's just hard to watch.
Yeah,
And then he tells her like, "Hey, we should go pray," and she's like, "Oh no, I want to make my tea first." And I'm just like,
yeah, she's prioritizing her tea over praying with him. It just doesn't make sense. And then when she goes outside, she doesn't even walk out with tea. She walks out with coffee. Piss me off.
Yeah.
It might be chai tea. Chai tea looks like coffee.
Does it?
Yes.
I also like when he walks out, he already has a cup of tea. Like he made his own.
They made it cut it weird. You never know.
Okay.
he prayed and had his tea.
That's tea. That's coffee.
It could be chai tea.
Okay.
His face right there, dude. Looks like DMX.
Yeah, so
He's so understanding. Oh my god.
They don't show the praying, they pray or whatever. Who knows if she actually ever did it? Probably not. But then they talk about Mahmoud's great idea that he owns a fabric shop. He works at a fabric shop that his uncle owns, and he's giving Nicole advice and ideas to start her own clothing company for things that are modest and fit the culture, but are also attractive. Like giving her an opportunity to dress the way that she wants while still respecting the culture. And she just blah, blah, blah.
Well,
bitch.
yeah, they wanted to go to the uncle's fabric shop to get more business advice, and she was not, yeah, like you said, just not having
It's
it.
so stupid. Like this is the perfect opportunity for her to change everything in her life. Like she could.
She
I
has
don't
the
get
time
it.
right now. Like she's not because she's in America. She's just buying shit. This is your time to make your own stuff.
Yeah,
She only
and have
gets,
a business together.
she only gets mad because he brings up the whole clothes thing again. It's not even like, it's just so irrational. It's so weird. I don't know. Yeah, I
well,
didn't get
that's
it.
what the business is about.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It was very
And it's
irrational.
a really good idea
It's
and a
super
great
good.
opportunity for her.
And she probably would have made a lot of money.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, and then she tells her, "God damn it!" It's because he's yeah. I remember now, because he was saying like she's like, "Why is it a problem? It wasn't a problem before." And he's like, "What do you mean? You promised me you wouldn't wear like short sleeve stuff and stuff." She's like, "Well, I did. I was the whole time." And then he's just like, "Well, that really hurts my feelings," and like walks away. He's like destroyed.
Yeah,
Why
it
did
was
she
pretty
do
sad.
that?
She likes to she loves to fight. That's what's going on.
It's so crazy.
Oh, for sure. I think it's so funny when she enters
my
the room.
God.
How about this? We gotta play this. For
Yeah,
a
so he
second.
storms off. She gives it a second, and then it seems like it was maybe a minute or something before she goes to confront him. And Marley and I swore it's like, oh, cool, look, she's coming around. She's gonna go knock on his door and console him, like, and apologize.
Yeah, the door
Listen to this
slams. You
shit,
know,
dude.
she's just sitting there in silence. She's
I
super
couldn't believe it.
calm. I'm like, yeah.
He's like, all right.
The way
She's
she
going in.
It doesn't look like, okay, maybe I was a little harsh.
Yeah, you know, when she walks is so like dainty and nice. Like, oh my
Like she had the thought, like, shit, I fucked up. Maybe I should go talk.
Exactly. And it's like, oh, cool. Like literally, while this was happening in my head, I was like, whoa, she's
She's
coming
about to get
around,
brownie
like,
points. Yeah.
uh-huh.
And then look at.
It's ridiculous.
Mahmoud, like, you know that.
Continues the fight like it didn't even stop.
She comes in just
Mahmoud!
Like right where she left off, even like it wasn't even like what?
no.
You know, don't you hate that? Like, dude, you were already fighting. He walked away because it was just pointless, and now you're bringing it back in the room.
Mm-hmm. It's really dumb.
Especially they live at their family's house. Like she should respect that. Like he's probably just not trying to do that at his family's house. Like
And he's not making her wear like those straight up where you cover
Habib-
your
yeah,
face. Yeah, the
hijabs,
whole
yeah.
thing.
Like the
He's
whole
just
face
like-
mask one where you only see eyes.
Yeah, exactly. He's not being that extreme. She's just.
She's a difficult one.
Oh, and he says like, well, you know what? We're maybe not meant to be. Then like, if you don't want to do that.
Yeah, I mean, he's upset at this point. I mean, probably don't say stuff like that, but he's upset. And I feel him right here. I really
Because
do.
she's done this before. She's been to Egypt many times, or
That's the
twice or
stupid
whatever.
part.
What it really comes down to is she lied to him. Like 100% led him on and lied about something that she could not like fulfill, you know? She promised him stuff that she couldn't do.
Yeah, I think 100% they talked about it before getting married, and she's like, "Yeah, I'll do it.
Uh-huh.
I'll also pray with you. I'll also be whatever religion you want."
I think so too.
But then she's like, "Well, I changed my mind. You can't do that."
You're like, dude, we're married. They're already
Yeah.
married.
Yeah, this is pretty sad. He literally
super
breaks down.
sad.
He's like, I'm not the right person. And then
Yeah, he
like,
has to
just
walk
goes
off
around
camera.
and cries. Oh.
Yeah.
And she calls him an asshole.
Yeah. Whew.
That's when I think that's when he like.
Yeah, they
walked
said some
away,
words to each other. They cussed at each other. They both did.
Mhm.
It was like, oh, this is done. Like they knew it when they said those words to each other. That
Yeah,
was
it's
for
sad.
sure.
I feel bad for him.
Me too.
Yeah.
Like I was telling him earlier, it
So-
probably wasn't easy to get permission from his family to marry her. Like I'm sure he had to pull some strings to get this done, right?
For sure.
Yes.
And I think
Look
that
at-
shows a lot about how much he actually wanted to just be with her, but she can't let go of the
She's
what is
packing
it called?
like so quick.
the like I don't know, the
She can't compromise.
societal norms of
Oh.
America. She can't let go to be with this man that she's supposedly
Americans, customs.
yeah, like I don't know, she's so vain. That's what I was thinking
Yeah.
of. She won't let it go to be with the man that she supposedly loves and wants to die
That's
with.
not love then, yeah.
It's not at all.
Nope.
No.
Because that wouldn't
And
matter.
even-
Especially
Yeah.
That's
fucking
what I'm saying.
clothes.
It
Like,
just
get the fuck
shouldn't. At
over
this
it.
point, it just shouldn't matter.
Like he checks off the boxes for everything else. Like you can't give
The-
up clothes, which is
like the
in their fucking
housework,
religion.
housework and all that stuff. Okay, that's something you can have a conversation with, and I'm sure he would be willing to come around a little bit, just like Sumit did.
It looked
she
like
won't even
he
give
already
him a-
made his
give
own
him a
tea and shit. He
chance.
seems so nice.
Yeah, he's not even making her do anything.
He's
like,
not going around showing him his aunts of how they fucking slave
Have
for
to-
everyone.
And he's bringing up a business idea for both of them. Like, what else can you?
He's just so sweet, even and the
Yeah.
family. I mean, everything. And then the mom's just on the couch as she's packing. Of course, the mom on the couch.
So
dude.
rude.
I feel bad for the mom because I think like she thought this was gonna work out, but
Hmm.
They all think it. Everyone thinks it's their fault, which is really sad.
yeah, it's 100% Nicole's fault.
All the way, 100%.
She's a what is it called? Like she has like that single child syndrome where
Is she
like if she
packing
doesn't
like
get
a-
her way,
Yeah, she's a fucking brat,
yeah.
entitled brat.
She's like packing up skirts and shit. Like, what was she thinking?
Look at all
She
her
brought
tea.
skirts.
It looks like it.
Did you see all of her tea that she's taking with her?
Oh yeah, she
She's
had so much tea, dude. Yeah, what is this? Like, that's pretty short. Whatever this is, even if it's a
not-
shirt,
yeah.
it has no sleeves. So either way, if it's a shirt or a bottoms, that bottom's pretty short for her, and her legs would be showing. And if it's a shirt, all of her arms are showing.
She wants to just piss him off. It's what it is.
Yeah, she's like constantly trying to like, yeah, make him mad for some reason.
These clothes do not look conservative.
She just has the attitude of, I'm gonna do what I do, and I'm not gonna consider you.
Wow.
And then she just continues to fight.
Sure does.
And he's like, please, please, I don't want to fight anymore. He's like begging her.
Yeah, that was pretty sad. Who?
Oh man, and he says, "I didn't say that. You can." Oh, I feel so bad.
Yeah, this whole fight was really sad.
Oh, that's right. He's like, "You can take like off the what is it called? The
Hijab. Yeah, hijab or
yeah,
something.
like he
Hijab. however-
compromised to that, but now she's like trying to ask for way too much.
Yeah, she basically after she got that, she's like, oh, yeah. Oh, whatever. She was stupid. After I heard that she had problems and she's like, oh, like all my problems that I left here just stayed. I was like, what? Like, who did she, what?
Oh,
That showed me who she was. Yeah, I can't get that tea. But dude, she had a fucking huge bag of tea that she was packing with her.
I don't think you could take that to America.
Think about it this way. You meet the person of your dreams, the person you want to spend the rest of your life with. And the only thing they ask from you is like, hey, but you're going to have to change up your outfits a little bit. Fuck that.
That's it.
I am gone. Like, come on. What? It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah. That's sad.
It's not. He's not asking for a lot.
It's all right there on the top. It's a huge old bag though. Yeah.
And the clothes she's wearing is not. It's not even like ugly. You know, it's nothing like too crazy.
No, you could get away and still look good. Like, I don't know why she feels that she needs to show so much to be attractive. I think that's kind of the point of the religion and why the women are kind
If
of
it was
covered up.
such a big deal to her, then she shouldn't have done all this. Is my point, or get into herself into all this.
Mm-hmm.
Since the beginning, huh? Like when she met him, before she even got married.
Yeah. Oh, your customs are like this. I don't think it's gonna work out. Clothes are so important to me. I apologize. Boom, bam.
Yeah, that's definitely something you think about. If that's probably on the top of your mind.
You love your fucking clothes so much. She's
Loves her clothes more
vintage.
than
Yeah, she's vintage.
She loves him.
Yeah, definitely does. She better not come back in like the other way.
That would be
Season 10,
hilarious. Happily ever
Let's
after.
give it another try. Happily ever after. Like, no, you did this already.
Yeah, it'd be bad.
Dude, that'd be hilarious. It's just I'm fighting the whole time, of course.
Or if she's gonna be
Yeah.
like a Darcy and she's gonna be on every season with a new person.
Oh my god, what if she starts getting Botox and fake boobies? That'd be crazy.
Oh, butt implants and
Mhm,
everything.
that'd
Oh,
be crazy.
jeez.
Talk about plastic.
Yeah.
Hey, good episode, y'all.
Oh,
Sorry
dude,
for
best
pushing back
episode
for
ever.
Friday, but man, it's been a crazy week. It's San Diego, and like we gotten the most rain ever, and like it's been cold. We don't deal with this shit.
Yeah.
We're
this is
dying out here.
California.
We don't have
Some-
the infrastructure.
Everything floods.
Yeah, for real. There was a TikTok going around where like this guy was saying like, this is not California. I'm not paying taxes this year because this does not feel like California.
Dude,
funny.
we got back from New York in the first week of January, and we said we haven't felt like. I literally just said that to Jesse last week. I was like, I do not feel like we've been in like California. Like it feels like very like Oregon up the coast, like some sunny days and then a shit ton of rainy days. Like
Gloomy every day, wet every day.
it's actually cold. Like it gets up to 65 and I'm fucking hot. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
You're not used to it anymore.
Yeah, it's crazy. Fun times, y'all. And then some of y'all in the snow.
Yeah, some people are snowed in.
Mm-hmm. I had a customer come in or earlier in this week, and she said that she was stuck in Big Bear all week last week for 4 days. She said she went up for a weekend, and then she had to stay 4 additional days because they blocked all the roads off.
Oh my god.
So,
Yeah.
oh.
I've heard stories of like people going on vacations and then they get like stuck in the snow and they have no food. They're like,
Yeah, what are you supposed to
completely-
do?
Yeah.
I-
Go to
I-
the neighbors.
I didn't ask
hopefully.
her too
Yeah,
much.
that's
I'm just, like,
right.
glad you made it out.
For real.
Well, stay safe, y'all. Thanks for sticking in with us, and thanks for watching and everything.
Yeah, we'll see you next week.
Next week.
See you next week.
Bye.